Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the class. Yesterday we talked about active and passive player. Then we talked about the formation of passive voice. Now today we want to move to talk about kinds of passive player. Uh, Passive, uh, it is of five different types. Player, you can have five different types of passives. So let's talk type number one that is called imperative. Then we will talk about interrogative. Then we'll talk about modal passive, stereo passive, and causative passive. Clear? The first one that is called imperative passive. Uh, Imperative passive means like you have some sentences. Clear? We call them imperative sentences. Get it? An imperative sentence is like are those sentences in which you do command or order or do request. Clear? Imperative sentences are those sentences in which we do command, clear, request, or you do what thereof order. Like for example, if I say close the door, so close the door, clear. You can say it's an request. Please close the door. Get it? You command somebody stand up. Get it? You order someone go out. So such type of sentences, they are called imperative. Clear? And imperative sentences are without you, subject you. You is present, but it's already understood. That's why we do not use it. Like for example, if I say you get out, we don't say you get out because it's already understood that I'm talking to you. How can we say get out? Get it? So these are called what we call them imperative sentence. So in such type of case, what do we do, Claire? If you have imperative passives, so auxiliary verb we will use, because as I told you that in every sentence we will use what an auxiliary for different tenses. Clear? So be verb. In this case, auxiliary will be what? It will be be. The word auxiliary in this case, it will be used an imperative. Clear? That would be be. Be, simply be is used. The word let is added before sentences and passive. We use what? Two things are here. Number one, verb will be be, helping verb will be be, and we put here let in the beginning of a sentence. Get it? And as you know that verb will change into which form? Third form of the verb, it will get changed. Like here, for example, like let's take example of this one, close the door. So now how do we change into passive? We will put in the beginning let, clear, and then we will bring the subject object here. The door is an object. Anything that is after word, clear? The door, so we have used the door in this case, and then we will use auxiliary. And auxiliary will be what in this case? That would be, clear? And verb close, and the first one, it will change into what? Past participle form of the verb. Let the door be closed. Now here, bring the pen. So bring the pen. First, we will put let, and then we will bring what? The pen. Clear? Let the pen, and then we will put auxiliary, that would be, and bring will change into what? Third form, brought. Let the pen be brought. That is the passive. Like clean your room. Clean your room. Let your room, we will bring your room, we will put after this, and then we will put what? Be verb and third form of the word. Let your room be cleaned. This is in passive. And what type of passive we call them? We call them imperative passives. Clear? We call them imperative passives. Are you getting it? We have like, you know, some exceptional, that is let's and suggestion. Clear? Let's we can use and suggestion. In order to change let's and passive voice, should or must are used with be plus participle form of the verb. Like for example, look, this is let's eat dinner. It's active. Let's eat dinner. Clear? So how can we say? We will change this one into what? To should or must. Like we can say, we do not use let in this case because let is already, there is suggestion let. When it is used as a suggestion, clear? Let's. So we can say dinner should be eaten. Rest of the thing, it will be the same. Get it? In this case, like we're talking about dinner, object is here. So we bring it in the beginning, dinner should, and then we put what? Viewer be eaten, or we can say dinner must be eaten. Is this clear? All right, next. We want to come up towards that of interrogative passive, clear? Interrogative, like you can ask question from someone. So an interrogative, we use what? Questions, clear? These are interrogative words. Can you see here that I have written here in black? These are interrogative words. Like question can be asked with these words for interrogative. So how can we change them, clear? If you look here, the word number one we have for interrogative, we have used who, clear? That is what? Who. So what do we, if the active tense begin with what? Begin with who, this is who, the who, then who is changed, clear? By what? By whom. We will change who to what? By whom. And now look at the tense here. Who took the pen? Which tense is this? Huh? Simple past. Very good. And simple past, what do we use? No. In passive, which auxiliary is used? Was. Clear? Now look here. We want to talk who took the pen. Who took the pen? Clear? Like, so how we can say, we will change who to what? By whom. Very good. It is changed to by whom. Clear? Number one. Now, book the pen, clear? That is the pen, so it should be book. For example, pen or book, same. So I bring this place. This is the after word. It's an object. I will bring in the beginning. By whom, clear? The pen, and then we will put what? Be a word. And what would be the be word? Was. Because from where we get this was? From the simple past tense, from above, from active form. Clear? By whom the book was, and take will be changed into what? Taken, past participle. Are you getting it? So that's a simple way to change it. Next, if the active question starts with whom, clear? Whom is changed to what? To who. Who will change to by whom? By whom. And if it starts with whom, that will change into what? Who. How, for example, whom did you see? Whom did you see? Which tense is this? Past, simple past tense. Huh? Whom did you see? How we want to say? Look, who was seen? Simply we can say who was seen. Or you can say what? You. Here is who was seen by you. Are you getting it? Who was seen? So simply we can say was viewer. It's viewer. And then we have what? The last one, seen. So we change see into seen. If question clear that starts with what? So what will remain what? It will remain that of what, clear? It will be the same. Like here, what have you bought? What have you bought? So which tense is this above? Present perfect tense. And present perfect, what we put here? Has been. What we put? Has been. Because present perfect will be what? The auxiliary will be has been. Look, I told you yesterday. The second point is very important if you remember. Information, I told you what? That the second, rest of them will be the same for all from active to passive. Only the changes that comes in which place? Be words. So you will understand that which tense is that? That's present perfect tense. And present perfect, the be verb is what? Has been. And you will put what? Third form of the word. Like here, what have you bought? What has? Because what is what? That is, have you. Clear? It's for what? Have you. So we have used have you. That is for you. That's why we have used have. But here, what? It comes here. So for what we use what? It's singular. We will use what? What has been bought. Are you getting it? So you can change in that way. If it comes when, where, why, whose, and how, clear? These forms are not changed into passive. Clear? They're not changed into what? We do not change them into passive form. Is this clear to all of you? The third one we have that is called modal passives. Modal passive means that whenever you have modal auxiliaries, can, could, would, should, must, may, might, all of them are what? Modal auxiliary verbs. Clear? So if you have such type of thing that modal auxiliary verbs are used, what we need to use here, be will be used. What? After modal auxiliary verb, we will use be. That would be helping verb, simply be. And you already know that the main word will change into what? Past participle form of the verb. Like for example, he will help her. He will help her. So now she will be, look, he will help her. We will bring what? Her. Her into she. Clear? She will be. We will just put be. She will be third form of verb. She will be helped by him. Like for example, he can help her. She can be helped by him. He should help her. She should be helped by him. Simply we just put in all cases, either there is must, may, might, can, could, whatever it is. You will bring what? You will put just only be after modal auxiliary verb, and you will change that of the main verb into past participle. Clear? He must be helped. He must be helped. Get it? He must be helped. Like we say, he must be helped. You tell somebody he must be helped. Passive form. Clear? He should be helped. He can be helped. He could be helped. Third form of verb will be used in that. All right, next one we have that is called stereopassive. Now, what I mean by stereopassives, stereopassive means they are passives that they always come in passive. It doesn't have active form. It will always come in passive form. Clear? Like here are few the thing that I want to explain it here. When the past participle form of the verb is used as an adjective, clear? When it is used as an adjective which shows state or action, it is called stereopassive. Stereopassive expresses existence that state rather than action. Stereopassive doesn't have any active form. Stereopassive verbs are used to describe the following situations. Look, stereopassive are used for number one, whenever you want to talk about location and positions. Location and position, in that case we use what? We use stereopassive. Like for example, can you see Pakistan is located in Asia? Pakistan is located. Why we use third form after this? Because located itself, its function is an adjective. In this case, clear? Its function is what? Look, in this case, that's located, its function is an adjective. Like the way we say, I'm happy. I'm happy. Verb, it is used as an adjective. It changes into what? Into static form. Like here, if something you want to point out the part or whole relation, like for example, Korea is divided into two parts. We say Korea is divided. It doesn't have any active form. If something is connected, like Pakistan and China are joined, connection, for that we use. Purpose we use, clear? Phone is used to talk. Phone is used to talk for any type of purpose. Manners of method, temperature is measured. Temperature we say, like whenever such type of tenses come, it is always in passive. Temperature is measured. Clear? So for that case, we use that of your stereopassives.